Yeah, I still like your name and title.
I don't have time right now.
You can't speak? Is that a hard thing for you?
I said I don't have time right now.
I need your name and title. It's just jibber jabber nonsense muppetishness.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can.
No, you can't. This is all PII.
It's his right to do it.
There you go.
It's just the way it is, man.
Pam,
Okay.
stay in your lane and mind your own business.
He's testing.
You need to mind your own business. But I don't appreciate your incalcitrant, abusive behavior. Stay in your lane and be quiet.
Okay.
You're done. Okay?
This is my office, so
Ma'am,
he's testing and
stop.
I don't need you to be
You need
in
to
that
stop
area.
and behave. Hey everyone, I am free. It is July 7th, 2026, and I'm at the North Spokane Department of Licensing working on a continuing story regarding the state DOL not properly protecting your data. Additionally, locals reached out to me regarding poor customer service, which is referenced by comments left by locals regarding this particular location, as can be seen here. The data privacy issue is an endemic issue that has pervaded multiple Washington state agencies, and they don't appear to be taking the matter seriously, as you'll see here today, and from clips from recent stories from the Puyallup DSHS and Lakewood DOL as well. Contact information will be in the description if you desire to seek redress of grievances, but remember, I do not advocate for disruption of services, violence, etc. And one of the consistent. Now, what I want to show you here is if you look at that first window, that's the testing area. So someone could be sitting there taking a test, as I'm sure they do, looking over, and you can see those screens right there from a sitting position about 8 to 9 feet away. You could observe for as long as you're taking a test, all that private data. Now, what you're going to see here shortly is them making a big to-do about this, but this is the Department of Licensing's fault. This is not the public's fault. Everywhere here is a publicly accessible area, and they're trying to control what? A person taking a test, looking over and seeing it from a publicly observable area, just like where you'll see me standing here shortly. Issues with the Department of Licensing. Here, as you can see with the other ones, is the... it's working. How about you, man?
Working on it.
I can't really get into that right now, but you got an email address, so I could email you later, let you know.
No, that's all right.
Okay.
Just looked like you were making a video about something.
Well, you are on the right track,
Thanks.
sir.
2:30.
Not behind them, sir. Yeah, there's public information here. You can't be behind them.
Oh, yeah, I can.
No, you can't. This is all PII. What are you filming?
Can't get into that right now.
Okay. Well, you can't be behind these because they're not protected. So please do not. Please
Well,
move
that
this
is an
direction.
opinion.
It isn't an opinion. These are people's records.
It's public. Right
No,
here.
it is not. No, it is not. Not when
is.
we're on here like this.
Yeah, free to tell.
Okay. I'll contact my communications person and have him.
Yeah, you bet. I'll be right here waiting for him. So, part of the issue, as you can see here, they've got the areas in between those dividers that are making it to where there is privacy between those hands. Anyone over here could come over and depart right out this door. It's publicly accessible, but the way they've got this set up is such that they have this area completely available. Now, this is not unique to this place.
So you're free to record wherever, just no personal protected information. So if you can refrain from filming the computer screens, that would be great. Otherwise, you're free to record.
But I mean, it's just a request, not an actual law, right?
So policy states you can't be filming personal protected information of customers.
Gotcha. Which
Yeah.
is that the first policy?
What do you mean?
Trying to start some YouTube drama.
No, actually covering a customer service privacy issue story here at DCYF, or I'm sorry, DOL.
Oh, really?
There's some issues between DOL and DCYF where some people reached out to me saying, hey, they're not doing it adequately. In fact, if you're a citizen, you want to see it, it's like right there. Look at this. Check this out. These windows right here. DCYF's doing the same thing. So when they got a customer line that's pretty long and they're checking them both, there's people that are saying that there's people coming in and just looking over and just taking notes and whatnot.
Sure.
And they're capturing all their information right there, yet they're trying to say, you can't record here or whatever. It's like, people can literally stand there and record down all of your information.
Yeah, right.
And they're doing nothing. In fact, they're welcoming it because they got these clear windows.
Yeah, that's kind of a good point.
And while I'm going to blur it because I'm just working on a story about privacy for the state, it's pretty alarming that that kind of information can be seen. And someone that... Hey, how's it going?
Doing pretty good.
Good.
Just because we have sensitive information on the screen, if you could just maybe just step over.
Oh yeah, I'm going to blur all of that out. It's not why I'm here at all. I'm not here for any of that. I don't need it. Not interested in it. Not going to use it.
I know, but we can't have the screens on there at all. If the customer doesn't give you the explicit right to see their names and stuff on the screen, then I can't let you do that.
Well, it doesn't violate 9.73.030 because that's audio only. I mean...
Yeah, they're sitting right here, which is fine, but there's we don't allow customers to stand over here, which is where you're at. So
but there's nothing that restricts access here. Not unique to this place at all. If you look at the Lakewood story, you look at the Parkland story, or excuse me, Puyallup, they have similar issues here. I mean, this is just par for the course. There's no restriction on entry to this area. There's nothing that says you can't record it. If someone were sitting right here at this desk, looking over, completely insane. They could look right through this, right here. Hey man, I need to speak to your manager. Ma'am, I need to speak to your supervisor.
Oh, that is one right there.
No, I need to speak to her supervisor. Is that really how it's going to be? Are you the one they're talking about online?
You can contact Olympia.
You guys have been going out of your ways to not be compliant with state law, and it's been caught on video here.
You can contact Olympia.
I can stand right here and talk to you all day too. Seems like you're a part of the problem, ma'am. I don't understand why you got to be like this.
I'm just doing my job. I don't know what you're doing.
You'll find out in a couple days. You will indeed. Hey, miss. Ma'am, I need to speak to the supervisor, please.
Our supervisor isn't actually here right now. We're supervisors.
Well, I need to...
I have a number for you.
I need to address your issues.
You're fine to be here.
You guys are literally going out of your way to cause strife with your employee back there. Not only is that inappropriate, but what I'm working on today has already been caught. You guys are completely out of compliance.
You can contact.
No, I'm here gathering what I need to do, but I don't appreciate your incalcitrant, abusive behavior. All right, so that woman right there is the senior manager here. When she got caught having those screens over there completely exposed, if you see that guy over there with the headset on, he could look behind at any point in time and look right at those monitors. We'll go over here and show you what we mean.
Sir, he's testing.
Ma'am,
Okay?
stay in your lane and mind your own business.
He's testing.
You need to mind your own business. So you can see him. He would be able to look right here and be able to see that screen. That is exactly the issue that is going on here at the Spokane DOL. This is endemic with the Department of Licensing at most locations, is how they have very little to zero protections for people's data. And they've seemingly done the right thing by going to a laptop here, but anyone over in this testing area would be able to view right over to those screens.
I have a question.
Sure.
So, I've seen these before, and like, when your rights get violated, what attorney do you speak to, or how do you go about finding an attorney for
You mean like my rights?
if they get violated?
It's a good question.
My rights got violated
Really?
in Oregon, and I was wrongfully arrested, and I'm having a hard time finding an attorney to go back after them because I ended up losing 2 jobs, and even the judge said there was no probable cause. But how would I find that kind of attorney? Because I noticed that when this kind of things happen, you go back after, or sometimes they do. But what kind of attorney do you need for a violation of that?
It depends on what the situation is surrounding your arrest or whatnot. So like if you're just coming to the Department of License here, I'm sure you're getting your driver's license or something today, right? if you come here and you're like, let's say you had a suspicion that there are rude employees here, and you come here sort of expecting that, and then sure enough, you run across a rude employee, you take out your phone, you start recording, they're like, hey, you can't do that, please show up and arrest you. You would need to get a civil rights attorney for that. Now, I will say a lot of people look in the wrong area, because typically what happens is the civil rights attorneys are usually personal injury attorneys.
Yeah, that's the problem that I'm running into.
Yeah, and the problem is like, let's say you got arrested in here today, you might find that it could be a $10,000 or $20,000 payout for you, right?
Okay.
Attorneys are not even interested in that. They're like, you know what, I'm going to make that in 3 days on a broken arm.
And that pushes us into small claims immediately, right?
Well, you can't go to small claims. Small claims doesn't have jurisdiction over civil rights issues. You have to go to superior court. All right, I want to clarify something, because my mind was basically in where you typically do things for like a 1983 action. Washington's small claims court simply is not the place to bring a constitutional civil rights lawsuit. It's limited to relatively simple money disputes and cannot provide the kinds of remedies typically sought in civil rights cases, such as an injunction or a declaratory relief. District court has broader civil jurisdiction than many people do realize, and I want to clarify that. Under RCW 3.66.020, district courts have limited statutory authority to hear certain civil action, including many claims for money damages, up to the court's jurisdictional limit of $100,000. However, constitutional civil rights cases, particularly those brought under 42 U.S.C. Section 1983, as I was thinking in this moment, are overwhelmingly filed in either Washington's Superior Court or the United States District Court for where you are, because those courts are equipped to hear the full range of constitutional issues and grant both legal and equitable relief. So when you see someone attempting to litigate constitutional claims in an unusual forum, it's worth taking a closer look at whether the court actually has jurisdiction over both the claims being asserted and the remedies being requested.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Department of Licensing in Washington State has an endemic issue of employees abusing people's privacy rights, not doing the work that they should be doing to ensure that it's private. If you notice this guy taking the test right here, right behind here, you see that window right there? That window views those two screens.
Yeah.
Now, she is making a claim that I can't be here doing this, but he can sit there for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, take a test, and watch everything on the screen. It's just jibber jabber nonsense, muppetishness.
Yeah.
They're just making stuff up. It's ANON.
ANON.
YMOUS. Yeah, just anonymous.
Anonymous.
Citizen. CITIZEN. WA.
WA.
At Proton Mail. PROTONMAIL.com.
Thank you.
You bet, man. Good luck.
I have a video and whatnot, and I don't know who to turn to or where to get the right kind of information.
It's hard. Look, I'll be honest. It's hard.
Yeah.
So I feel your pain. I get it.
Thank you.
Take care, brother.
You're a reporter?
What's that? I'm sorry, what?
You a reporter?
I am. Yeah. Working on a data privacy issue with this DOL, which is actually all over the state, and they got caught.
I'm not surprised.
Well, if you notice, they're trying to make an issue of it. This guy taking a test right here can look right through to those screens, and they're trying to say you can't walk past here out that exit door.
Man, I'm sure if they did make a mistake, it wasn't on purpose, because nobody here did it on purpose.
Well, no one in Lakewood, no one in Puyallup, no one in Tacoma has fixed it, even though I've covered the stories and released the stories online. They refuse to fix it, so
Yeah.
I really don't understand why that's the case, but obviously they're embarrassed, as they should be, for having done this, but it is
So
what it
you're
is.
allowed to do this because this is a public area?
It is. Yep.
That's how it works?
Yep. You can exercise your speech, your press, your religion.
Yeah, I'm familiar with those rights. I thought this was a private business.
No.
So this is state.
He's not able to view your information.
Oh, I know. As extreme as people can be about it, it's his right to do it.
There you go.
It's just the way it is, man.
What time of day? I have 11:15.
Now that's a real American right there.
6 weeks. So.
725 in Washington can identify themselves with their birth certificate.
And there we go. Look at that, fixing the problem. Absolutely the right answer. Now, why didn't DOL do this before?
You can identify yourself. You can bring his passport. It's just not a
Ma'am, do you have any comments why you were being so rude earlier? I mean, your abusive behavior was completely uncalled for. Why were you behaving like that? Who is your manager? I'd like to know by name.
I've already told you, sir, that my manager is out of town right now.
I'd like to know the name of your manager, and I'd actually like to get your name and title here as well.
Actually, you may know all of those things, but I am trying to work right now.
Yeah, I still like your name and title.
I don't have time right now.
You can't speak? Is that a hard thing for
I
you?
said I don't have time right now.
I need your name and
I'm trying to
title.
work.
I need your name and title, ma'am.
All these people here,
I need your name and title.
I'm working.
I need your name and title, ma'am. You know you did wrong.
I did what?
You know you did wrong.
Did what?
You were in the midst of committing a gross misdemeanor. It's called official misconduct.
Doing what, sir?
Official misconduct. It's a gross misdemeanor.
Interesting.
You're trying to suppress the liberties of press.
I know, sir.
That's exactly what you
I
did
already
earlier.
told you, sir, that I'm here working, and I have told you you can film.
I need
I
your.
don't care.
Not at first.
Not behind them, sir. Yeah, there's public information here. You can't be behind them.
Oh yeah, I can.
No, you can't. Not behind them, sir. Yeah, there's public information here. You can't be behind them.
Oh yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
Ma'am, not at first.
You're all good.
I need your name and title, please. Need your name and title, please.
Have a good day.
Just gonna be abusive?
I'm not being abusive, sir.
Okay, so what you can see here is that manager attempted to suppress press liberties of
Don't
first.
speak while he's testing.
Ma'am?
You see him right there?
Stay in your lane and be quiet.
Okay.
You're done. Okay?
This is my office, so
Ma'am,
he's testing, and
stop.
I don't need you to be
You need
in
to
that
stop
area.
and behave.
You're just trying to goat me.
You need to stop and behave.
Have
Stop.
a good day, whatever you're doing.
Walk away. No, not gonna happen.
I agree.
So that woman right there initially tried to prevent me from using my press liberties in here. Now they are taking good measures right now. I will give them credit for that. They put up 2 screen protectors to make it more difficult to see, which is the right answer. Man, which one of the counters do I submit a records request to?
What request?
Which counter do I go to submit a public records request?
You have to do that through our headquarters office.
Gotcha. So I just
Yeah,
want to make
it's on
sure.
the
Are you a state
website.
employee?
On the website.
You're a state employee, right?
All of us are state employees.
So are you saying I cannot submit a public records request in person and orally? Is that what you're saying?
I can go double check for you.
Okay, that'd be great. Thanks. Working on a story about your rights being violated by her. Her.
By her.
Her and all the employees here. They're not protecting your data. I'm a journalist from the west side of the state. Department of Licensing and DSHS have not been taking adequate measures to protect your data. Someone sitting right there, guy who was taking a test just a moment ago, could look at those screens and see all the data for an hour and a half or 2 hours. Yeah. And she is lying about that. I have not been told to leave. That's completely untrue. So now we've got a public employee lying about what happened earlier. She's flagrantly lying, crafting a narrative to try to cause strife. So ma'am, since you're a state agency and you follow the model rules for the Attorney General, I'm going to make my public records request orally and in person. I'm not going to write it.
Oh, this is only what our website says, so I'll just...
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to submit a records request for
Well, this is what you asked
all
me for,
names
so
of
this is
employees.
what I-
That's not what I asked for. I asked that.
You said a public record request.
I said I wanted to submit it orally and in person. If you look at the model rules, which is WAC 4414-03006, I'm going to submit a public records request to her. Ma'am, since you're a state employee, I'm going to submit an oral public records request to you for all emails for all employees in this office today, July 7, 2026.
You just were given a
To
paperwork
anonymous citizen WA@protonmail.com. You've got 5 days to respond. I highly suggest you do it.
I can't hear you. I'm listening.
Okay, so she just received the public records request. We will wait till past 5 days to see if the Department of Licensing is going to comply. I'd say at this point, it's pretty evident that the Department of Licensing is completely out of compliance. They're not protecting people's data here, as you can see right there. The testing station here can look directly over to those screens. The initial behavior of the supervisors was obviously very poor. It's improved somewhat. her behavior has gotten worse. I have submitted a public records request to her. So now that the state has refused the public records request, I think we've covered really all the things that led us here today. So, see you after 5 days on that public records request, ma'am. Okay, so here for the state driver's licensing, you can see the doors right here. The issue here is pretty significant. The supervisors initially attempted to cease my ability to work the story here at this facility. They then changed their position pretty quickly because, of course, they're wrong. And then I uncovered their, or as a consequence of me doing that, I should say, I uncovered their lack of protection for data. They attempted to make an effort by putting screen protectors on there to protect the data, which was good that they did that. But on the other hand, they just refused the public records request as well in there. This is a state agency. The model rules are given to them by the Attorney General to follow. So, I mean, this location for DOL definitely has a lot of issues. The leads and tips that were given to me by the people from the Spokane area definitely are true. So with that being said, I'm going to call this good here today in terms of the story. I've confirmed the tips and leads. If you like my journalism, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that all notifications bells so you get my stories when they're released. You can follow me on X at I.A.M for Auditing, on Facebook at Inland Auditing Media. And if you want to help keep my feet on the street, you guys know what to do. You can go to the links in the description for Cash App and Venmo. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next occasion. Bye for now.